Welcome to another episode of Anything Outdoors with Steve. Steve couldn't be here today, so I took his place. I'm Daniel. There are two kinds of people on this hike today: those who were able to hike and those who had to work. Okay, there's one kind of hiker on this hike today: those who were able to hike. That was me. I am near a small mining town, an old mining town of Burke, Idaho, a few miles from the Montana border. I was hoping I could get in a little closer to the trailhead for Upper Glidden Lake, but it looks like that was not to be. I've got about maybe 2-3 miles hiking in on about 5 or 6 feet of snow until I get to the trailhead, but I'm going to see how far I can make it. So the goal is to try to get to Upper Glidden Lake, have my snowshoes. Fortunately, a few snowmobiles have made some tracks in here, packed it down a bit, so hopefully it won't be torture all the way, but we'll see. Here she goes. So in the summertime, this is the road to the trailhead for Upper Glidden Lake. We're still under, I don't know, it's hard to judge. Off to the sides, maybe 3 feet of snow. In the deep places, maybe 6. Fortunately, snowmobiles have packed this down, so it makes for much easier going with snowshoes. That said, I still have, I don't know, miles to go before the trailhead. So we'll see how this pans out. Well, we still have miles and miles of snowy Forest Service road to cover before I even reach the trailhead. I'm making about maybe half a mile an hour, maybe a mile an hour tops. Anybody who Anybody who can walk faster than 3 miles an hour on snowshoes uphill has my utmost and sincere respect. But it's going to be uphill for a few more miles, so here we go. Well, we still have untold miles of snowy road ahead of us. It started to snow very lightly, which is typical North Idaho springtime. I'm going to keep trudging as long as I have the energy to trudge. Maybe this hike will turn out to be a fruitless hike along a snowy Forest Service road, but we'll see. I'm going to try and get us to the lake. On top of that ridge line is part of the Idaho Centennial Trail. I'll be hiking that later on the year when the snow has melted a little bit. decided to leave the Forest Service road and just head off-road through the trees. It's just as bad of a beating through the snow, but it's a little bit shorter distance to get there. Well, I'm up on the side of a mountain and right on the Montana border, and my GPS says I'm still 0.8 of a mile from Upper Glidden Lake. I am really pushing it through the snow right now, going uphill with snowshoes. We get an occasional blizzard. The wind is picking up, getting kind of cold. I'm going to push on a little bit more, but if things don't flatten out a little bit soon, I think I might abort mission and head back. I'm about 4 miles in right now with pretty rubbery legs. Okay, I give up. You win, Montana. Montana 1, Daniel 0. I'm taking my loss. I'm gonna get down off of this mountain. It's getting cold, starting to snow. This guy looks really angry. I think I pissed him off. All right, well, I'll try to find, on the way out of here, if I make it out of here before dark, I'll try to find a beautiful river or something to make up for the lack of anything else on this video. Bye. Well, thanks for joining me on this rather uneventful walk through the snow. Sorry I couldn't show you much more than pine forests and lots and lots and lots of snow. I made the mistake of trying to be a show-off and tried to make it to Evans Lake in Montana, in western Montana. And once I hit the ridge, I realized the degree of my miscalculation, and then coming back I realized I didn't have enough time to get up over the other mountain to see Upper Glidden Lake. Well, I had enough time, but I wouldn't have enough light to get back. So, well, this is all we get. Thanks for joining me. Please like the video and subscribe to Steve's channel. We have a lot of interesting adventures planned for the rest of the year. I promise there will be more to them than just a bald-headed guy walking through the snow. Bye. maybe a mile and change in. Starting to get a little bit of cool breeze picking up. Looks like I might get snowed on. Maybe another 2 miles to the trailhead, something like that.